Welcome, everyone. Today, we'll dive into SAP methods. We'll outline what SAP methods are, discuss why they are important, and guide you through a step-by-step process. Plus, we'll explore some SAP tools that make this journey easier. Grab your coffee, and let's make sense of this together, shall we? I'm Emma Grace, an IAM expert with 10+ years of hands-on experience designing and deploying identity solutions that scale. I specialize in helping organizations implement secure, user-friendly access controls that reduce risk, meet compliance, and support growth without adding complexity. SAP methods are essentially the building blocks of the system's functionality. Think of them as little workers that get the job done. They operate within object-oriented programming to make things efficient and modular. And yes, we'll look at some examples. Don't worry, it's not as intimidating as it sounds. Now, why should you care about SAP methods? Well, for starters, they make coding more efficient and promote modular design. Think of them as a Lego set for developers. They enhance system functionality and simplify debugging. Sounds useful, right? Let's move on to how they work. Navigating SAP is like using Google Maps, but for programs. Start by accessing the SAP GUI. Next, enter transaction SC38. This is your gateway to exploring various program options. It's straightforward and sets the stage for deeper dives into methods. See, not so bad. Object-oriented programs are where the magic happens. Using transaction SC24, you'll find reusable components and learn about the program's structure. It's like finding the engine of a car. It may look complex, but it's key to understanding how things work. Classes in SAP are like file folders. They hold methods and data. Identifying the right one is crucial. Look out for naming conventions and dive into class details to connect them to methods. It's all about piecing the puzzle together. The class builder, C24, is your workshop for SAP methods. Search for specific classes, examine the methods, and even create your own. It's like a digital laboratory. Wear your virtual lab coat and let's experiment. Class methods are like hidden treasures. Use filters to find them, analyze their signatures, and figure out what they do. Make sure to document your findings. It's like a treasure map for future reference. Method signatures are your instruction manuals. They tell you about parameters, inputs, and outputs. By identifying return values, you can correlate them to your program's needs. It's like deciphering code with a touch of detective work. Reviewing a method isn't just a checkbox. It's where we ensure logic, efficiency, and sanity. First, let's get clear on its purpose. Then, we dive into its flow, because tangled code is no fun. Optimization is key, so we hunt for ways to make it leaner. And last but not least, let's stick to best practices, because debugging messy code is a pain we'd rather avoid. Debugging, aka detective work for developers. Set those breakpoints to pause the action and analyze the code piece by piece. SAP's debugging tools, lifesavers. They help uncover runtime surprises. Monitoring variables is like tracking footprints in the sand. They lead us straight to the problem. And logs, they don't lie. Checking them is like reading an ancient scroll that reveals the mysteries of malfunctioning code. SAP documentation. It's like a treasure map for developers. Finding the right section saves time and headaches. Understanding SAP's official terms. Make sure we speak the right language. Examples. They transform complex theories into practical solutions. And let's not forget the community. Real developers, real experiences, and often better than official docs. Customizing methods is where art meets logic. First, we need crystal clear business needs, because assumptions can be dangerous. Then, we tweak the method so it fits like a glove. Maintainability is key. Nobody likes hunting bugs years later. And before we deploy, rigorous testing ensures we don't introduce surprises. Here's a quick recap of what we covered today. We started by setting clear objectives to guide us, then celebrated some incredible achievements along the way. Of course, we learned a few lessons, because who doesn't love a plot twist? Lastly, let's focus on our actionable next steps to turn these ideas into reality. Let's make this journey count. Thank you for joining me on this adventure today. Your time and attention mean the world, and I couldn't have asked for a better audience. If you've got questions or feedback, now's the time to bring it on. I'm all ears. Let's wrap things up on a positive note and carry this momentum forward. Thanks again. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel.